Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing good. I'm driving, so don't mind me. Excuse me. I just got done mowing a yard. I'm in Delaware, Ohio. Got 3 more to do, and it's 2:30. Got 3 more to do, and they're all 3 of them are right next to each other. Bam, 1, 2, 3. Which brings me to my first topic I want to talk about while I'm on my way. And roll up my windows here. My AC don't work in my truck, so I'm probably going to get super hot. So like I was saying, my last 3 customers are all 3 next to each other, and I want to talk about route density. Now, when you're first starting out, some people say you're crazy, some people agree, but when you're first starting out, don't have route density on your mind right yet, unless you live in a localized area that's full of potential customers. In my case, I live in a small town called Richwood, Ohio. My town has like 2,600 people in it. It's very small. We have 2 stoplights, 2 gas stations, and miraculously we have 3 pizza shops. I don't know how that happened. And when I was a kid, we had 4. We got a Subway and a Dairy Queen, and that's about it. But there is not a lot of money in my town. Matter of fact, the average income per household in my town, I want to say, is like around $57,000. $57,000. When you're trying to start a small business and make money, that's just not going to cut it. So luckily for me, I can drive 20 minutes north, be to Marysville. 20 minutes northeast, or no. I can drive 20 minutes south and be to Marysville. 20 minutes north, be to Marion, which I do rarely any work in Marion, and don't really care to. And I can drive 20 minutes southeast and be to Delaware. I am about 45 minutes from Columbus, Ohio. So, and even driving 20 minutes is, you're going to take a little hit on it. So I service, my 3 main areas is Richwood, Marysville, and Delaware. I service those 3 areas. Now in the beginning, I used to go to Columbus and Dublin. I went anywhere. So like I was saying about the route density, I wouldn't really have route density on mine when you're starting your business and you're first starting out. You can kind of take what you can get. Now I'm learning from my mistakes that I'm suffering from today. I was that guy who was cutting lawns for $20 a pop, and I'm actually in the process of upping everybody Some of them are going up to $5 more. Some of them going up $10 more. But most of my clients now average is about $30 to $35 a cut for residential. Now I don't know what your area going rate is, and I honestly, like I said, I'm learning from my mistakes. I don't even know what the going rate is in my area. My 35 could be low. Now, the customers that I still have at 20, 25 that I'm working on getting raised up, I'm sending a letter out at the end of the year stating that there's going to be a $5 price increase on everybody. I'm going to state in the letter that the following spring, if you're paying 20, you're now paying 25, and then there'll be another $5 increase midway through that season. I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons on doing this, on whether if I should just go up to $10 all at once. To me, the way I'm looking at it is that, let's say I got somebody in my hometown, Richwood, at $20, which I do. I actually have 3 of them. The Richwood routes are the ones that I'm kind of, because they're local, they were on the bottom of my list on getting back up, on getting raised up. But I'm looking at it as in, if I'm a customer and I'm paying 20, and then I receive this letter from my lawn guy that, wow, next year it's going to be $10 more. Now, don't forget that my town estimated family income is $57,000. So when somebody in my town sees that I'm going from a $20 or a $10 spike, that's eye-popping to them. So that's why I kind of want to gradually do it. And I don't want to gradually do it to where I'm stretching it to 2 seasons to get it up that $10. That's why I want to do $5 and starting out more of this following spring, and then I'll do another $5 maybe like August or maybe July. Sorry, that part of that road's really horrible, especially when you got a trailer. So that's my whole thought process in it, as far as like raising up increments in the same year. It's more of like a deception, not really deceiving or decepting, but it's the mind thought of being raised $10 in 1 year. So route density is something that I would try to implement as soon as possible, but like I said, not necessarily right off the jump. If you want to take a shot at doing it like that, go right ahead. It might work out for you, it might not, and it might take you a little longer to get off your feet, it might not. And if you have a spouse or somebody else in the house that has an income, like in my case, my girlfriend, she has an income. She don't make much, maybe 30 grand a year. Not much at all. I'm backing up. Boy, I messed that up. I'm not even paying attention. Time out. Okay. Alright. So if you got somebody else in the household that has an income, then yes, I would try to do route density and be a little bit more nitpicky on what you accept. Because you have that breathing room as far as not being the only income in the household. So even though she had an income, we still struggled, and we still do today, to be quite honest with you. Oh, these are awesome. It's by Gatorade Bolt. So another thing that I'm learning from my own mistakes. I'm telling you guys this so you don't follow in my footsteps, because let me tell you something, I messed up big time. There ain't no reason why I should not be bringing in a 6-figure business by now, and I'm not. And it's depressing, and I'm not happy about it. Sometimes I get to that point to where I just want to give up, but I don't. Just because this is something that I've always wanted to do. Ever since I was in middle school, we had to write, we had to write this resume. Yeah, it was a resume. We had to do a resume, and on my resume, they asked, what do you want to do in life? And I want to be a businessman. I want to have my own business. And at the time, it was a club. Laugh out loud. And then as I got into my early teens, I got more into mowing and stuff, which I've mowed our own yard when I was a kid, ever since I was tall enough to reach the middle bar on the push mower. So you push from here. Down there is another bar. I was wrapping a bungee around that bar to hold it to keep the mower on, and pushing from that bar. But I realized when I got in my earlier teens that I want to get into lawn care and landscaping, hardscaping, and all that. And my biggest downfall, I believe, is, well, I got two major downfalls that I see. One being that I offered way too many services, and still today I offer too many services, but I'm on that path to where I'm recognizing what I'm doing wrong and I'm correcting it. So I've actually did away with some of my services, and I'm trying to narrow it down to a few. So lawn care, landscaping, and hardscaping / construction is what I'm getting into, like what I want to stick with. And what I mean is mowing, weeding, mulching, planting trees, trimming trees, paver patios, retaining walls, aerations, overseeding, and like fencing and decking, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to narrow down to. Before, I was doing drywall, finishing drywall, building add-on additions, siding, roofing, concrete. I was doing so much stuff, installing doors and flooring, and actually my business is all of the above. So what I'm doing is I'm I'm breaking it down to the ones that I said I wanted to continue on with. And then the others I'm thinking about splitting in a separate division or a separate company, and hiring somebody else to do that, to handle that for me. And all the while, I also put in some time doing subcontracting, remodeling houses for a state trooper guy. He actually just retired this summer. That took a lot of my time away, which I still do it for them. I like them guys. I enjoy working with them. They're really nice people. And so I'm trying to dedicate a couple days a week, or at least one day a week, to them for the extra income. But and then my second major downfall is management. I am still and was flat out sucked at management, and I'm talking like scheduling jobs is one of the hardest things to do, because of the weather or breakdowns, blah blah blah. That's one of the hardest things to do. And just cramming my schedule, not giving myself time to breathe, working myself to death, to the point to where my own house started to look like a junkyard, and my uncle, my landlord, was this close to kicking us out. Matter of fact, today is August 31st or September 1st. Let me see here. Today is August 31st. This past weekend, like the August 30th, was our deadline for me to get that stuff cleaned up, or we were going to have to leave. I don't want to leave. I actually live in a single wide trailer. We've had opportunities to move, and we almost did, but I've talked my girlfriend out of it. I want to move, but I want to stay where we're at, because if we have any shot of being able to continue to save money, it's going to be living where we're at. Our rent's under $500. Plus we got all kinds of other bills: truck insurance, business insurance, electric, gas, internet, oh man, trash. We don't have a water bill, we live in the country, but I do have a softener salt obligation. We have a big lot that's split with my house and my neighbor's house, which me and my neighbor are cool. We're friends. Then the softener and water supply and well and everything is on his property. It runs through the softener at his house, comes underground to my house. So since he pays for the bill on the electric, I pay for the softener salt. But with the size of our family and his family, and then my garden hose outside has to be hooked up to that water. It can't be well water. Or else I would have to dig a 4-foot deep trench about 50 feet long in between a house, a garage, 2 garages, a shed, no 2 sheds, in my house, and a driveway. Yeah, I would rather just, so I tied it into the regular water, softener water. But anyways, I'm paying like $6.50 to $7 per bag of softener salt, and it's about 7 bags per month. So that's a bill there. And then the obvious groceries and stuff. So yeah, if we have any shot at saving any money, it's going to be where we're at now. So I'm gonna have more videos. I got to get off here and get mowing. I'm already 20 minutes into this video, but I'm gonna have more videos on my mistakes and what you can do to better yourself if you're starting your business. This is something kind of new to me, but I just really want to, if I can help one person to not go down the road that I went down and are actually just now veering off of, then to me, I'm doing my service, my due diligence. So that's all basically. So yeah, you guys keep watching for the videos to come about starting your own business. This is Gabriel with Handyscapers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I love you guys. Peace.